currently sitting in a parking garage in New York City. Today is consultation day, so I will potentially meet the doctor who is, I'm hoping, chopping off these unwanted growths on my chest, and we'll see what happens.
How did it go?
It went well. Very uncomfortable appointment though. For one who does not like their top, it sucks to have to be completely top naked in front of the doctor, and then you get photos taken and in weird positions, and it's not comfortable at all.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, so I didn't get to see it.
But it was a good appointment. Everybody seemed really nice there, and now it's just kind of a waiting game, I guess, to see when I'll be able to get in for surgery. So there's a lot of things behind the scenes that we have to do, but as for the doctor and the actual surgery part, that's going to be a waiting game to see when I can get on the list for the surgery. Fingers crossed by the end of this year. Alright guys, so unfortunately we kind of forgot to ask if we can film during the consultation. Everything was happening so fast. I was extremely nervous, so I kind of blanked out and totally forgot to ask. But I'll just recap what happened. Prior to the doctor coming in, her assistant came in and asked me some more questions, very similar to the questions that I had already filled out in the waiting room. And then she asked a few more additional questions. Once that was over with, she had me put the gown on, which is what you saw, and wait for the doctor to come in. Only had to wait about a minute or two until the doctor came in. Everything time-wise with this appointment was very fast-paced. Not too fast, you know, once you saw the doctor, she took her time. Any questions you had, you can ask, but the wait time was so good. We really didn't have to wait very long. Once the doctor came in, after I put my gown on, she came in, she introduced herself, we jumped right to it. I hopped up on the table, she just told me a couple things, and then that was it. I started flashing her. She took my measurements, so the measurements were like, you know, from this way to this way, and then from up to down, and trying to really get the whole, you know, how big I was, what she had to work with, and then let me know where we went from there. So she did tell me that the procedure that I would be getting would most likely be the double incision. So I believe it's scars right underneath. So right underneath the boob, you'll have I'll have the scars, and then nipple graft. So they take your nipple off and they do whatever, and they put it back on. Where we stand right now, unfortunately, this surgery will not be happening just yet, as I have some weight to lose. If anybody watched the I Am Jazz series and watched her transformation from male to female, you will know that Jazz couldn't get her surgery until she lost a certain amount of weight. The doctor did tell me that I had about 35 pounds to lose until I can do the surgery. That is because, you know, then it's less likely that we will have to go back for a second surgery. Once I heard this, I immediately thought of I Am Jazz. I didn't know that it was a thing to, you know, have to lose a certain amount before the surgery until that show. And when I sat there on the table and the doctor was telling me that I needed to lose that weight, it, you know, it kind of crushed me. This pandemic has definitely made it hard to lose weight. So I've gained some weight, but I am determined. I want this surgery more than anything, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. So this right here is the end of the trans journey for right now. The next part of this is gonna be trying to lose the weight. Once I lose the weight, then we'll go ahead and jump right back into the trans journey, because then I'll have to go back to the doctor and she'll have to go ahead and evaluate my chest, see where I'm at with the weight loss, see what she has to work with. If she likes what she sees, then we'll go ahead and schedule the surgery at that time. So until that happens, the trans journey is on hold. There will not be another update until I can get this weight going. I will try to document the weight loss, but just know that this is not the end of the road for this journey. I am determined as all hell. I have a great support system, and once once I get this weight loss going, we'll pick up for update number 4. I will go ahead and fill you guys in as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching.
Enjoy this nice traffic under the Lincoln Tunnel in New York. Coming back from the doctors. We're hangry.
We're underwater, and we're not moving fast enough.
Wait, we're underwater?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Why? So if you don't know,
the Lincoln Tunnel is made underwater. Fun fact.
I meant the fun fact about both of us being scared to be in this damn tunnel.
Oh.
And now there's fucking traffic.
Well, if you'd like to know why Ash is scared of this tunnel, you should watch the movie Daylight, starring Sylvester Stallone. Then you'll understand why I am afraid of this tunnel.
And me, I am just scared of tunnels and bridges, so